Hey, it's Steve with Ad Machines, and this is the MachineSites Overview. I'm going to walk you through our MachineSites platform and share with you all that we've put into this. Really excited about this product. There are three big trends happening right now in local search, and I think we've done a really good job in making sure that we're staying in front of things and keeping up with these trends. First, as you know, more people are using their smartphones, tablets, and other devices to perform search than ever before. In fact, as a company, more than 60% of the leads we generate will come in by way of a mobile device. So it's more important now to have a mobile site that's positioned to capture these buyers who are on the go. And we've done a really good job with our mobile interface. I'm going to share with you what that looks like up ahead. Next, search engines are much smarter than they've ever been. You're hearing about AI technology. Google is really on the forefront of that. And Google, 15 years ago, you would invest in SEO to get to the top page. You'd have to optimize your site, game the system. You don't have to do that anymore. In fact, you don't have to put a lot of investment into SEO anymore. It's important to have a site that's optimized, but today, search engines like Google are super smart and they care more about the user experience and the overall quality, speed, and experience of your site and how people interact with it than how well optimized it is. And finally, we live in a fast-paced world. The internet moves in minutes and seconds, and buyers move really, really fast. It's more important now than ever to provide prospective buyers with all the information they need to know so that they like and trust you, especially if you're making investments with online advertising. And if you give me just a moment, I'm going to share with you everything that we've put in to the MachineSites platform. Our goal is to build something that will evolve with your business, and I'm pretty sure my team and I have crushed it. MachineSites is super powerful, it's clean, it's modern, it's fast. It was built using a modular based system with interchangeable panels, kind of like Legos. Each panel stacks on top of the other, and each one has a strategic purpose as it relates to turning website traffic to leads. I'm going to focus on the look, feel, and layout, then I'll touch upon some of the technical items that are under the hood to give you a scope of what we've done here. So above the fold, you'll notice up here where you see it's Thursday 4/12 and we're available now. We're designing this site to create urgency and build trust. And we can customize the message based on the day and time and pull in the total number of reviews to build that trust, create that urgency, and all of this stuff will update automatically. And we've built this in a way where you can change the message at the page level. So let's say you're a service company who offers both emergency service and installation. If you're trying to generate a sales lead, you could use this feature to highlight an expiration. You could create urgency through an expiration. If you're the type of business looking to book an emergency service call, you can use this feature to tell prospective customers that you have, let's say, 3 appointments left today. So it helps you create and communicate urgency in that specific situation. Next, MachineSites is built with what we call smart location technology. It's a solution that we've built that's plugged into MachineSites. And what it's doing here, if you're advertising online, the name of the city and the local phone line can change based on where the buyer is located. So in this example, we're serving up a San Antonio line, and we're putting the name San Antonio, the name of the city, into the text. And we automatically inject that name and phone number based on the location of the buyer. And when you use a local phone line, you're going to convert more leads compared to an 800 number. So when an ad is clicked on, it triggers a piece of software that we inject into the page that will dynamically change this location. So if you advertise in a lot of zip codes, you'll always be the local choice. Next, MachineSites is built to track and measure your success with our Machine Track technology. There's a famous marketing quote, "I know half of my advertising dollars are wasted, I just don't know which half." Well, with Machine Track, you get the complete picture. The phone line we're using here is a tracking line, but it's not your ordinary call tracking line. Your basic call tracking records the calls and it'll tie it back to a phone line and attribute that lead to a campaign. We're taking things to a whole new step here. Our tracking system is a lot like an accounting system. We're able to track down to the keyword level of your campaign. So if you're making advertising investments with pay-per-click, we're able to tell you which keywords are making the phone ring. That's super powerful information. So when a visitor lands on the site, MachineTrack posts that information to our system, and we know everything there is to know about that specific visitor. We know which keyword they clicked on that triggered the ad. We know the IP address of the visitor. We know if they searched on mobile, tablet, or on a desktop. And we record the time of day and the day of week of the visit. We also know when they come back. All of this information collects. And over time, this activity tells a story that helps us optimize your advertising performance. It's one of my favorite tools that we have built into MachineSites. We use it to optimize advertising campaigns, and it gives us complete transparency into the areas that are working for our clients, and it helps us control the outcome. You can see if you're getting a better result on mobile or on desktop. You'll be able to make decisions on budget based on that information. You'll know which position the ad performs the best, and you'll know which keywords are not working and which ones produce a result. And all this information helps cut the waste in the areas of your advertising that's not working, and it helps you really dial in and focus on the areas that do work. And here's how it works. A prospect searches on Google and they click on your ad, and when they land on your landing page here, MachineTrack drops a cookie on their browser and collects all the information available right from Google. So we're collecting the IP address, the keyword, the ad position, the actual ad copy, and much, much more. So if a buyer fills out a form or calls you, we post this information right into the system as a lead conversion, and we tie it back to the keyword that triggered the ad. And this tells us which keywords are working the best. And again, over the time, this history compiles and it helps us make decisions on budget, performance, and lead volume. It gives you the greatest amount of visibility and transparency into your advertising performance. Next, MachineSites was designed to be your best performing salesperson. As you know, there are all kinds of buyers out there. Those people who like to watch videos, those people who look at pictures, and those people who like to read. MachineSites incorporates all of those features throughout the entire page structure. We support YouTube integration, and when you use your company's images, MachineSites really comes to life and gives your brand a clean, presentable, and professional look, so you can clearly tell your story and communicate your message. And as soon as you land on your page, the offer is clear. Your value is presented. The benefits are really obvious. The call to action tells your prospect what to do next and converts the visitor to an opportunity. We're giving the buyer an experience that not only builds trust and credibility, we're giving them all the information they need to take the next step in your sales funnel. You'll notice that each section on the page has a purpose. And I'm going to scroll up here. Above the fold, we provide the buyer with all of the essential information. You'll notice the ad copy here. We have multiple call to actions. As I scroll down, my call bar is sticky, so it stays with the buyer throughout their navigation. We have trust icons here. We're differentiating how you're different in the marketplace in this section. Multiple call to actions. It's really easy to click and fill out a form. And when somebody does fill out a form, our system will automatically call your company and say, hey, you just received a lead from your website. Press 1 to hear the details. Press 2 to instantly connect with the buyer. And what that does is it prevents the lead from going cold sitting in your email box. So as I scroll down, and I already mentioned we support video. This is the company trust section. We have a video, we have an image, multiple call to actions. It triggers a form. If you look in the lower left hand corner, we're getting form submissions. We also support live chat. This here is our Google Reviews plugin. we actually will pull in all of your Google reviews with 4 stars or better automatically right from Google Reviews. That's an integration that we've created here. So if you have a really good review profile, this is something that we definitely would want to put in there for you. Your service area, we can list all the zip codes and they'll populate here on the map. Again, we're pulling this in directly from Google. So you'll notice it's bright, it's crisp, and up until this point it's been very visual. We have video, we have imagery. There's some people who like to read. So we have text here to fill in copy. There's never any dead white space. We always have our reviews and trust elements on the right hand side. You'll notice how the text is animated and how it pops as you start to scroll through it. So we're engaging the visitor. We have a place for you to put all the imagery related to your jobs or your company images here. And as you complete the scroll, multiple call to actions, and all the information that you would find in a footer of a website. So we include a number of different elements here. These are all interchangeable. We can change and we can actually test the performance of each one of these particular elements, these interchangeable modules. And we're building new modules all the time. And one of the things that you get as a MachineSites member is ongoing continuous enhancements to the platform. So if there's something that we create, it's very easy for us to set that up for you. Now up until this point we focus on the desktop experience. Let me show you how MachineSites works on mobile. It's super fast. We've built this using the latest coding technology, and inside of each page we have Google AMP. That's Google's accelerated mobile pages. So MachineSites is lightweight, but it's super powerful. You're going to notice our click to call feature here locks into place, and we've done that for a very strategic reason. We found over the years that more people do not like to stretch their thumb or their fingers to place a call. So we've placed the click to call closer to the thumb, and that has increased conversion, lead generation conversion. And throughout the page, you're going to notice that it looks and feels a lot like the desktop experience. That's because MachineSites is 100% responsive. It works on all devices, and it delivers an engaging and unified, consistent experience on each of these devices. So there you have it. That's a quick overview of MachineSites. We're more than happy to put you into a demo environment and show you exactly what MachineSites would look like in your organization. Feel free to reach out and request a demonstration. We're more than happy to set that up. Thank you for your time.